The truth. This is where all the Bitcoin is really going. Every time you check the news in these days, it's all the same. This company just bought Bitcoin, or that city now accepts crypto payments. And you start thinking to yourself, wow, mass adoption is finally here. But doesn't that feel strange? If so many are buying, why isn't the price moving? So here's the truth. Right now, the whole world is quietly scooping up Bitcoin, but not with their own money. Corporations set up funds, and government use payment adoption as an excuse, and in the end, they collect Bitcoin straight from citizens. This is not adoption, this is accumulation, it's war. So the real question is, where is your Bitcoin flowing right now? Let's dig into the real structure behind it all. Bitcoin used to be a symbol of decentralization. Anyone could open a wallet and hold assets without a middleman. No banks, no approvals, just you and your money. This is why we were drawn to Bitcoin in the first place. But today, that structure is flipping on its head. In the beginning, individuals drove the market. They bought small amounts, they held them for themselves, and then took on the risk. But now, it's not about individuals anymore. It's about corporations, institutions, and even governments. And the most shocking part, the way they buy is almost identical. They don't just hit the market price. They set up funds, they build strategies, they release press statements, and then they buy. Take MicroStrategy, for example. They announce we're converting company assets to BTC and use it as marketing. And now, giants like BlackRock and Fidelity are entering through spot ETFs. They don't just throw in capital. They build structures first, and then they pull outside the money into that structure to secure Bitcoin. Why so complicated? Well, it's simple. Those structures, they let them secure Bitcoin without risking their own money. Funds buy BTC with LP investors' money. ETFs buy BTC with retail money. Corporations used cash flow or raised capital to hold BTCs as assets. So in the end, they've built a system where they hold Bitcoin with almost zero personal risk. This isn't just investment, it's a power shift with Bitcoin right in the center. It's no longer about guessing the price, it's about who ends up holding the supply. These corporations are buying Bitcoin, but not in the straightforward way. They set up funds, they bring in partners, they make announcements about strategic operations. It looks like simple investing, but in reality, it's structure building. For example, a company says, we will hold $100 million worth of Bitcoin, but that money, it's not all their own capital. They use LP investors, institutional partners, and derivatives profits, or even customer money, to create the picture, hey look, we hold Bitcoin. On the surface, it looks impressive, but ask yourself, who actually owns that Bitcoin? This isn't true ownership, it's capturing the ownership frame. The company gets the image, while the risk is spread to outsiders. And how does the market react? Wow, institutions are buying Bitcoin. But behind the curtain, the winners aren't the holders. They're the ones who designed the structure. In the last few years, headlines about paying taxes with crypto have been popping up everywhere. Buenos Aires now allows fines, license fees, and admin costs to be paid in crypto. In the US, parts of Switzerland, and even some local governments in Japan have launched similar policies. People see this and say, wow, times are changing, governments are finally accepting Bitcoin, but look closer. There's a pattern in where governments allow crypto payments. Taxes, fines, license renewals, admin fees, always the payment that you can't avoid. But for groceries, transport, hospitals, everyday spending, no crypto allowed. And why is that? So the answer is simple. Governments want Bitcoin, but they don't want to buy it with their own money. So instead, they build a new collection system under the banner of adoption. We are crypto friendly. You can pay with Bitcoin. Sounds good, right? But look carefully. This isn't usage, it's transfer. Your Bitcoin flows into government coffers under the labels of taxes, fines, or fees. And here's the kicker. This strategy works best on those who already hold the most Bitcoin. In short, instead of buying Bitcoin themselves, the governments have built a system where you hand it over voluntarily. This isn't adoption, it's collection. When you first bought Bitcoin, it was a symbol of freedom, decentralization, personal wealth, money beyond censorship. But today, how are you actually using it? Paying fines, fees, trading on exchanges, short-term flips, and even taxes. And on the other side, corporations use funds, governments use regulations, exchanges use fees, all to quietly collect Bitcoin. In the end, it boils down to this: the collectors and the losers, the designers and the participants. They build the structure and we hand over the Bitcoin, piece by piece, within those structures. This isn't just about price, it's about power. And right now, that power is concentrating. And that it is for today's video. I hope this helped you to understand the bigger picture. If you find it interesting, please like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. And let me know your thoughts in the comments. Your opinion really matters. Now I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.